Okay.
Holmes, for heaven's sake, whatever's going on?
Oh, hello, Watson. You're early. Did you kill all of your patients?
What? Holmes, where have all these wretched bees come from?
I increased the temperature of the room so as to prevent them from hibernating. I needed to take a sample of honey. But it worked, Watson. We will have honey all year round.
Oh, goodness.
Ridiculous and dangerous.
They're domestic bees, Apis mellifera, such industrious workers. Anyway, Watson, I am sorry, but I must leave you. I'm in rather a hurry.
You have a new case?
Yes, but nothing as thrilling as this experiment. A theft of plants at the Royal Botanic Gardens in Kew. I'm helping a minister who's an old friend of mine. You can join me if you like.
Well,
Still
I'll
plan.
admit that I'd far rather accompany you than remain alone here with these workers of yours. Besides, you'll need a helping hand with the flowers you're intending to bring back.
Watson, however did you guess?
For the great Sherlock Holmes to bother with the theft of plants. Come on, admit that you're planning to spoil your little bees with some rare pollens.
Since when did I become so transparent? Let us go.
We go there.
Oh, dear.
You get an achievable if you talk to the dog.
That you were Watson's new literary agent.
Like, in every case. So, I've been doing that. So I get the achievable. Then we also need to take the letters. See if we have anything new from our previous case. Lady Brackenstall. So this was from the last case we just did. Wow, we have exclamation points all over, don't we? What do we get? Oh, we got to keep the silver fork. Well, that was very nice of them. It's a chronicle of everything we've done. If you want to see any of the other cases, you can head to my YouTube channel. They're all up there. Find the stolen plants. All right.
This is
crap.
where I keep my post.
I was like, man, there's more letters. Alright, so we've seen that. Now we're ready to go. Talk to the dog, look at the letters, let's go to the gardens. Apparently there have been some stolen plants. Not really sure why it's really important. It must be rare. Or something. Still reading Crime and Punishment, I see. Sure what notes he's looking at, because we haven't taken any notes. We haven't done anything for this case yet. I haven't even gone to the scene of the crime. There we go.
Well, Holmes, here we are at the Royal Botanic Gardens. There's no doubt that this place is beautiful. But are you really intent on investigating the theft of the plants?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Don't touch anything else, is that clear? Just go and get a bucket of fertilizer. And without turning it over this time. Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you? If you are here for a visit, please do come back on Sunday.
I am afraid that it cannot wait. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson. We are investigating the theft of plants that took place here 5 days ago. A remarkable collection, I believe.
So you're the one in charge, eh?
A small favor for a friend. Now, to whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
I am Martin Hamish. I am the Deputy Director of Kew Gardens. And that fellow yonder is Albert. He works here.
I am delighted to meet you. What can you tell us about the plants?
They were rare and exceptional plants. We presented them at our last exhibition. We haven't removed the stand yet. It is still in the large glass house. We only learned of their disappearance the evening after the exhibition, and nobody saw anything.
No doors were forced?
No, but I would imagine that for a thief it would be fairly easy to gain entry, for there are no guards here.
Well, if you don't mind, we will take a look. Now, you say that it is in the large glass house.
Yes, the one just behind me. Just a second, since Albert has nothing else to do. Albert, show these gentlemen where the exhibition was held.
How many people work here?
Only myself, but occasionally 2 students, Albert, whom you have met, and Miss White.
Wow, I feel like that's kind of a big place. I'm kind of surprised that only one person works there full time and then 2 students.
Here it is. This is the place where the stolen plants were exhibited.
Thank you. Is there something the matter?
Yes, there is. All right, the plants were valuable and rare, but it seems to me that the tragedy that took place here only 2 days ago has been entirely forgotten already.
What tragedy are you referring
What?
to?
The director of Kew Gardens, Mr. Montague Dunn, he died here just 2 days ago.
We're very sorry. We were not aware. The 2
What?
of you were good friends?
He was my father.
Oh dear. Our condolences. We should not be troubling you. Please do excuse us for the intrusion.
You say that he died here, in the large glass house.
Holmes?
Yes, just here, near the door to the colonial collection. He suffered a heart attack, just like that, so suddenly. It was terrible. Excuse me, gentlemen, but I cannot remain here. If you need me, I'll be in the reserve. That's the room next to the front of the large greenhouse.
Of course, we
Okay.
understand.
It's weird that that guy wouldn't say anything about that at all.
The plants were here. All of them were stolen.
Do not touch.
Because that worked. Plant list.
Here is a list of the stolen plants.
Hope you wrote down that list, because I certainly won't remember them.
These trees, with their roots in water, must originate from Louisiana.
Ah, yes, the bayou. I remember our visit in the case of the Awakened.
According to Albert, this is where his father, Montague Dunn, was found dead.
It's like us
Lab.
to use our super secret
This sign
power,
is broken. Something heavy was dropped upon it.
like Eagle Vision
Someone
or whatever.
fell violently against this sign, and they were injured in the clash. Most likely a head wound.
That doesn't sound like a heart attack to me. Murder. Oh, that sounds so bad. Murders are... Move, Watson! Murders are bad. But a little more interesting than just one plant. Alright, alright. Here's our super secret.
Soil. It should have come from a flower pot. The soil on the side of this flower shelf is the same as that on the ground.
Okay.
Fragments of a flower pot. It fell down here.
Footprint?
The traces are thinner in some places. These boot marks are fresh. It appears as though someone was dragging their feet. The footprints reveal that someone staggered here. The door was smashed at shoulder height. This door handle is new. It was recently changed.
Somebody's hiding something.
This pot was broken fairly recently. A flower pot recently fell down from these shelves and was misplaced.
So maybe by someone who doesn't really know flowers that didn't know to put it back?
The esconsson was breached near the handle. The door was forced from the inside of the Colonial Collection room. The handle was changed afterwards.
I think we need to inspect the Colonial Collection.
All the clues around here are quite suspicious. I need my imagination to make sense of it all.
Imagination, huh? I have that back. There we go. Figured it out.
This reconstruction reveals a disturbing fact. Montague Dunn damaged the door of the Colonial Collection room.
He was in a panic, or the door was locked. Was it an accident, or a murder then, I wonder? I think
I
we
vote
need to
murder! I
inspect
vote
the
murder!
Colonial Collection.
Very strange. Half of the Colonial Collection is absent. According to this, they have light and moisture control in some parts of the building. This is one of the outlets of the ventilation system.
Wonder if somebody put something in there.
This broken fragment was the result of a heavy blow. A fragment of marble, most likely chipped from a statue or sculpture.
Keeping it?
The smell is strong.
Detergent.
It is a detergent.
Oh, look at the fumes coming up from it.
These windows were perfectly cleaned. Part of this greenhouse was emptied and thoroughly cleaned.
Because there was blood all over it? Alright, so we've learned clues. We're going to link them together and come up with a deduction. Well, we only have 2 clues, so those are pretty easy to link. So emptied the Colonial Collection. Someone cleaned and emptied out only a part of the Colonial Collection. This is suspicious. Perhaps it was intended to conceal certain evidence. So here's the other one. Dunn was trapped. So Montague Dunn was trapped in the Colonial Collection room. He has forced the door and died in the water lily green. So by linking those 2 together, we decide we need to perform an autopsy on Montague Dunn. The death is suspicious. Why had he forced the door of the Colonial Collection room? Why had someone cleaned and emptied the room? Was it a trap or a simple accident? Trap. 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 So now we have to perform an autopsy. Of course, that symbol is telling me, go to your map, Dangerous. We gotta go somewhere. I'm just gonna finish searching everything. Can't be too sure.
These plants come from all the territories of the British Empire.
I just don't want to miss anything. Alright, well, let's go do an autopsy then. Looks like we haven't missed anything. This shows the evidence we found. Of course, that little notation there says we need to search the archive.